The former guerrilla fighter is due to be officially sworn in on Sunday. He's promising to reshape the deeply polarised country with a long list of reforms and social programmes. Alessandro Rampietti has more from Bogota.
Longtime social leader ELVIRA PATINO can hardly contain her excitement for the start of Gustavo Petro's government.
It's like returning to life, the possibility of change, not only for me but for my entire community that needs it so much. It fills me with high hopes.
Herself a victim of paramilitary violence, she has volunteered during the campaign, convincing dozens of other victims to end their apathy towards politics.
We went home to home and they would say they had no confidence in politicians, but I showed them the government's plan and how this was the opportunity to finally get education, health, jobs, and this gave them hope and they voted for Petro.
Petro's sky-high ambitious program promises to fight inequality for Colombians like ELVIRA through a raft of reforms, starting with taxing the rich to fund social programs. But many in the country are nervous.
Gustavo Petro will have to play a complicated balancing act. On the one hand, he will have to show that he can quickly deliver some relief to his constituency, while at the same time acting with enough caution to appease his detractors who see him with deep unease.
Many who work in financial markets fear his plans to ban new oil developments could damage the economy and the country's military, which Petro is promising to transform. But incoming president has managed to build a broad congressional coalition and appointed moderate internationally recognized officials to key economic posts. Still, observers say none of it will be easy.
We've been trying to pass these reforms for many years. Now there's a real opportunity, but it's a very complicated moment. There are very little resources available. The outgoing government left nothing due to the pandemic, and there's an international economic crisis.
Senator Gustavo Bolivar, one of Petro's closest allies, says their supporters will need to be patient.
When you generate so much expectation, it is very easy to fall. We need to teach people that we can't do things quickly, especially in a country with so many issues like Colombia. There is a crisis at all levels, deficits at all levels, but we must show the country in the first 100 days that change is on the way. And one way will be to fully implement the 2016 peace deal and start negotiations with remaining criminal groups.
Gustavo Petro already made history winning the election. The question now is if he will be able to translate that victory in transforming the government of a country longing for change. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.